Because it's kind of... I think it's a warrior skill, because it's on the edge. But then again, so is enchanting, and enchanting is a magic skill. Like, one-handed's definitely did, right? But, screw it, let's go sneak. Because I need to get sneak up anyway. There I was about to go on the Major Stone. Yeah. Let there be light! Don't know why I did that. Anyway, back to, this. There we go. Nightingale Hall. That's where we need to go, so that's where we're going. Kind of obvious, really, but, yeah. I've never used wards. Never have. Like, some people are saying, yeah, I use wards. Like, one hand is the ward, and the other hand, like, you can have physical wards to act as, like, some type of physical shield. Then again, why wouldn't you just use a shield, and the other hand's like a one-hander? Alright.
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
Alright.
This way, please.
What up? So this is the Nightingale Hall. It's a big fucking rock. Not that impressive, really. Just joking, of course it's in here. Come on, Bryn. We have places to go, people to see. There we go, let's get in there. Alright.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business.
Here's me, the regular cardinal over here. Again, makes no fucking sense.
This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
Don't worry, I'll only be wearing it for like 5 seconds.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Activate the armor stone. Alrighty then. A stone for armor makes perfect sense. Good God, alright. Alright, here we go. Now, how funny armor was that? Easy. Alright, anyway. Look, armor looks cool as shit, but don't need any of it. It's also really good. Increase stamina by 40, frost resistance, muffle, lockpicking's easier, and illusion. So it's really good if you're into that whole illusion-y thief type of thing. It's not great, but it's pretty good. That's why a lot of people do the Thieves Guild first if you want to make this type of character, because the armor's pretty good. And it looks badass. It really does. It looks friggin' fantastic. I'm the Batman. Oh, I'm sorry. Nah, I went on about it. It's like, I'm the Batman. It's like, I am the Batman. That's Bat evil more for Batman. Are we done yet? Come on, man.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
Yeah, no, tell me about it. Put the fucking armor on. What would Fangel say if he was here?
You up here ready for the oath?
I am ready. Screw it, I know vaguely where I'm going.
Time's wasting.
Even Brynjolf knows where he's going.
Let's get this show. Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now.
This gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
Nah. So you can't even say that, you're just like, yeah, fuck it.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
So before we go anywhere, let's actually think who I'm supposed to leave my allegiance to when I die. First is Nocturnal, then there's that Daedric Prince as well, then there's Hircine from the Companions. It's gonna be like a battle royale after I die and who the fuck I serve when I'm dead. Makes sense. If I was a Nord, Sovngarde would be in there as well. What the hell do Brands have? Dunno. Anyway, let's get on this stupid stool. Oh, this thing. Are we on it?
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Nah, fuck off. That'd be amazing if they said that.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
So you'd think at this point there'd be one of the moments where you're like, whoa, that was awesome. I don't give a fuck about any of that would just happen. I really don't. You'd be surprised. I just don't. Just in part like, yeah, that went pretty well, I think. That went pretty well. Like after an exam, you come outside, it's like, yeah, that went okay. I mean, yeah, it's the same thing here. Look at them all congregating, waiting for me. Does freaking Nocturnal even know what I'm doing? Okay, Dragonborn, Werewolf, Dark Brotherhood listener. Huh? Come on, I'm worth a fair bit here. At least acknowledge that fucking fact. I can shout at people, and they fall over. Like this. See? Oh shit, they actually did fall over. Well, time to talk to them. Hello.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you.
Brynjolf don't give a shit. He's getting ready to shank me. No!
Mercer was able to unlock the guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre. The skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal and in essence, caused our luck to run dry. Well, yes, but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes limitless. Good. then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
It's because I've shouted him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the Guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild.
Huh.
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it.
Huh.
Look, everyone in the guild admires what you've done. Maybe they won't come out and simply tell you, but I promise you it's true. And now they know Mercer never genuinely cared about the guild. He lacked the loyalty you obviously possess. I can't think of anyone better.
Alright.
Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now.
Now, before I say this, you said earlier that you don't become the proper head of the Thieves Guild unless you do these meaningless tasks. This does not make you head of the Thieves Guild. Technically it does, but they don't exactly acknowledge the fact that you're head of the Thieves Guild until you have brought the Thieves Guild to its former glory by doing the random side missions from either Vex or Delvin. Actually, both of them. You need to do both. And that's that. And I'm not going to do that because it's a waste of time. And all you get after it is the guild, the headmaster, the guild headmaster's armor, which is pretty good. It's pretty much a buffed up version of the regular armor. And it's I think it's black instead of, brown. But that's about it. And I don't need that, so I'm not gonna bother with that.
Next we meet, lad.
Oh wait, I gotta talk to him again?
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details.
See, there you go.
Until then, we have quite the task ahead.
Yeah, basically saying until you do this stuff, because only you the one who does it, right? Until you get that footing back in Skyrim, which you do by doing all these little jobs in each of the main cities. That's when you become head of the Thieves Guild.
I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember.
Alright.
Until next we meet.
Now, what do you think I'm going to do? Put my other stuff back on. Watch, I'll just get cast down immediately. How much does this stuff weigh? Because it sells for a lot of money. It really does. I could have just give it to Faendra, but for one, he doesn't use illusion. He doesn't use one-handed, and he can't lockpick. He can, use the boots. But that's about it. Frost resistance of all things. And so that's only if, Nova just tries to attack me. But as I said, I can sell it. You saw the price these things can go for, so that's what I'm gonna do. Or I could store it. And I believe if you just click on this, then you get armor. If you don't already have the armor anyway, so I believe that's the case. I may be wrong. I've never needed more than one set of armor because I've either used it or I haven't used it. So that's that. The good thing about this armor is that the gloves have one-handed attacks do 25% more damage. kind of like how the Dark Brotherhood gives the double sneak bonus. Prefer the Dark Brotherhood gloves overall, but that doesn't mean this set's bad. It's pretty good. However, you can arguably get the Dark Brotherhood set a lot earlier than the Nightingale set. It just depends on preference and what you want to do. If you're more into, like, if you're going to use one set or the other and you're deciding on which one to do first. If you're more into, you know, focus more on killing than rather making money, I'd say go with the Dark Brotherhood set, because it has muffle. If I remember correctly, it has muffle. It has, you know, the one-handed attacks or sneak attacks do double damage. I believe that's only with a one-hander, maybe with two-handed, like with bows as well. I really can't remember. It really helps with sneaking. Thieves Guild stuff, it's kind of the same thing, but to do more with money than anything else. So, you know, if you actually are being a thief, it's worthwhile. If you're not, then, well, it's not that worthwhile now, is it? So, anyway, this is pretty much one of the last things we need to do for the Thieves Guild, so we may actually complete the Thieves Guild in this little chapter. And, let's go ahead and start that off. Now, I'm not going to go there immediately. Where am I? Let's go there immediately. Why not? So, the closest place is Reldbefar. Reldbefar. Yeah, okay. And we're going to Erknigfand. Alright. So let's go to let's go to that place. And let's continue on. I think I have already mentioned this, but I'm not going to do the Civil War. As in, I'm not going to pick a side, because I can't be arsed. It just takes forever, just for tedious bullshit of, like, go to this castle, kill everyone. I'm not attacking you, so chill out. Yet. F5. I'm amazed I didn't crash. I don't know why I crashed earlier. Again, sorry about that. But, nothing really I can do about it. Now, is it down there, or is it up there? Am I even going the right way? Yes, I am. I still have that waypoint for Perry something shrine. Just in case. This doesn't look that safe now, does it? Do 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 do. You telling me it's down there? Well, Shadowmere, I know you can't survive a drop that high. And I know I can't either. So, I'm going to leave you here for now. Alright. I'm going to be super uber stealthy assassin man. By descending from the sky. Because wherever I am, the entrance is right below me. Now, the easiest way to get there would be not to fall off there. But see, there's like someone down there. It's these roofs that you can jump on if you get down there. But I'm going to most likely die if I just jump off. So, what we're going to do is going to sneak around, warp across rocks, and we'll slowly make our way to the bottom and work our way up. I forgot that you have to do this. I thought, like, you know, we could just get there normally. Alright, now we're on ground. Sounds good. Alright, there's some guy here. Oh, I just missed. Again, just missed. You gonna stand still for a sec? Beautiful. Again, missed. Jesus Christ. I don't even know why I'm not even waiting anymore. There we go, there's a hit. It's too fast. You can stand there all you want. No soldier, I'm large enough. I'm an archer too, so I can just sidestep your ass. Alright, there we go, there's another one. Is there anyone else? Huh? Maybe? No? Anyone at all? Anyone? There's one guy. Yo, I got a better idea. Nova, you're gonna be my insurance for this. So, what's gonna happen now is that I'm just gonna take pot shots while you beat the shit out of him. Way too high. I think Nova should attack something.